Yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo. Maybe it might be time to just like wrap up this whole War Games thing at Survivor Series. Cause I'm gonna be honest to y'all, it's becoming pretty apparent that the reason that Triple H keeps booking these factions to be the main staples or the factions that take over Raw and SmackDown every single year, he's done this every year by the way, it's just to set up War Games every year. 2023, it was the Judgment Day that took over Raw for pretty much the whole year up until War Games. 2024, he ran it back again. The New Bloodline took over SmackDown, and then they got beat at War Games. And then this year, you got Seth Rollins' faction, which don't even got a name, by the way. Crazy. Some faction that is, that don't even got a name. We're in July, by the way. Week by week, it's becoming more evident to me that this faction may only exist to give us a War Games match. Triple H, please, you don't have to do War Games every year. You don't have to have a faction take over the show every year. You don't have to do that every year. Just get rid of War Games. It's okay, bro. We can go back to the traditional 5v5s. That was fire. Even the Raw versus SmackDown. But the fact that we're about to see the same thing play out for a third year in a row just to set up War Games is nasty work.
Just get rid of it, bro. Get rid of it for like a couple years and bring it back.
I done got my hair done and everything, and I am pissed because WWE refuses to read the room, so now I gotta drag y'all. Why the are we doing War Games again? Are we not over this? Let's go. Hey, what's going on YouTube land? It's me, TJ, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Wrestling Nostalgia, where I get my wrestling content on this video. Now that we got the pleasantries out the way, we got some freaking stuff to talk about, okay? I'm trying not to cuss, but I am heated because I remember, and if I see the graphic, the original graphic for the Survivor Series, I'm gonna put it up again. But I could have sworn that WWE just got rid of the whole War Games whole trope. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm here for this, right? So then, all of a sudden, I want to say like a couple of days ago, I see another graphic and they put it back up there. Oh, War Games. WWE, as much as y'all keep acting like y'all unbothered with y'all triple thumb, should I say, more so. He knows what the hell going on. But anyways, I done forgot. I don't even have my microphone. But you know what? Forget all that. Y'all can hear me. Anyways, I don't understand why we don't. What's the reason?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I want to know.
I want to know that. Okay. I really want to know that.
What is the point? What is the rhyme and reason? Why are we doing War Games again? There is no need for it. The original bloodline is done with. Like, are we gonna have Jacob Fatu have another, I guess his own faction or something, and he's gonna go against Solo Sikoa's, new bloodline? Like, what are we gonna do? Because the women's War Games and the men War Games, I thought we were over this. Like, what is the direction? Because this does not make any sense. Can we do brand versus brand again? Brand versus brand versus brand. I'm okay with that too. And include throwing NXT. They have a great roster of people now. Like, I'm okay with that. Why are we doing War Games? Nobody cares about it. Look, it was cute in theory, okay? It was something new. Okay, cool. We'll see how everything turned out. It was decent. The match just goes on a little bit too long for my liking. That whole 5-minute integral, I don't like it. All until the match is like having one by one, and then all of a sudden now the match officially begin. I don't like it. I don't like nothing about it. It is trash. Nobody cares about it no more. Okay? And I know, and I'm not the only one. A lot of people do not like War Games. Like, it's like that thing. Like that one food that you don't want to eat and your parents just be like, you better eat it because it's good for you. We don't want it. We don't want it. No. Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Nobody cares about War Games anymore, bro. I don't remember anybody, maybe sometimes here and there, but nobody was really in abundance, like complaining about the brand versus brand like that. Like, I don't remember, like, no, a lot of people do not like War Games, bro. There's no point, bro, there's no point in doing this anymore. Roman is gone, like, the whole bloodline with him, it is over with. What is the reason for this? Nobody wants this anymore, bro. I don't know if that's just the tagline y'all doing and y'all not gonna bring back the War Games, the actual War Games back. This may be just for no reason, I don't know, but I just got a good little inkling that Triple H is gonna do this whole War Games thing again. And if so, I'm gonna drag the hell out of him. If we get another War Games match again, oh, so help me goodness, I'm gonna crash all the way out. It's two things I'm gonna crash out about. That War Game, first and foremost, is really if Naomi has a failed cash-in because they don't want their precious little Tiffy time to lose her championship. Baby, Tiffy time is up. It's been up since WrestleMania, okay? Like, quiet as it's kept. It's not working. Your little experiment, it's a dud. It's a dub. Nobody cares no more. I said what I said. And two, we do that War Games, Triple H, count your fucking days.
You better count your days, bitch!
Because I don't want to see no War Games on my TV screen. The match takes too long to freaking begin. Then you got to wait one by one until, like, everybody gets in the ring. Like 5 minutes, oh my goodness, bro, it is hard to sit through. Y'all should have kept that on NXT. There's no point of bringing that to the main roster. It never had no mainstream appeal for y'all to bring it to the main roster. Nobody was like, I promise you, nobody stood up there and said, yeah, you know what? And I'm not talking about like the higher ups. I'm talking about the regular everyday people. Nobody was like, War Games has to be on main roster. Yeah. I don't even think if Vince McMahon was still in power, he would have even had War Games in WWE and on the main roster. Whew, I tell you. Day by day, as days go on, I don't care. I be missing Vince McMahon's regime. Yes, most of it was dated, and I did not like the repeater offenders of people being the champion over and over and over again. But at least it had a smidgen, inkling of structure, okay? Like, I didn't say it was the best. I didn't say it was soundproof. It just was the devil that we knew and we were used to. This is just not it. Like, I don't know what the heck WWE got going on. They're not reading the room. Read the room, read the room, read the room. Nobody cares about no War Games no more. Quiet as it is kept, you should have ended it year 1. Year 2 to be nice. But nobody sat up there and said, oh, do that again. I was like, year 2, okay. Year 3 happened, like completely over it. I don't know if this is the 4th year. Third. Look, it's been so many of these War Games and whole time it really haven't. But one is enough. One was too many. It should have never happened.
And another thing before I end this video, with the injury of Seth Rollins, I'm wondering what they're going to do now for War Games, because I feel like the only reason why they had a whole faction surrounding Seth Rollins is because they were going to do like a War Games with him involved. But with him being injured, I wonder if they're still going to do the War Games match. And with the women's War Games as well, it's just pointless in doing it, because I just rather like the champions just defend their titles at War Games instead of just grouping them all in. It just doesn't make sense. I understand like getting all the women on the card, and that's amazing. But however, War Games just takes up way too much time and energy to get through the match, and it's very hard. And honestly, I'm just over War Games. And with Seth Rollins being injured, it's just no point of them doing it. I mean, who's going to take his place if he's out on injury? It just doesn't make sense. But I heard like a theory saying that basically that this was a work, the whole Seth Rollins injury angle, because he's going to cash in his Money in the Bank at SummerSlam, I think. I'm not completely sure if I believe it or not, but I mean, stranger things have happened, but we have to wait and see how like everything plays out.
Like, can we please go back to brand versus brand? Raw versus SmackDown. Y'all finally have two separate GMs. Why are we not making them go against each other at Survivor Series? I don't understand why. Like, I'm going to end it right here. Triple H, I'm on your neck. I'm on your neck, Triple H. This is not it. I see like a lot of people and a lot of content creators are saying the same things. We all can't be crazy and just, oh no, it's all of y'all. Y'all just need to just, no, we don't need to just nothing. We have invested a lot in the product, so we have the right to say, look, this ain't it. We used to do that with Vince McMahon too. So look, you knew what you signed up for when you stepped into Vince McMahon's shoes, or, you know, adjacent to his position. So now you're getting the brunt of the blame. So, hey, that's what you signed up for. So that's what you need to go ahead and take it in, okay?
Suck it up. Whether you want to, breathe it in.
But comment down below, how do you feel about war games? Am I tripping? Are you a fan of war games? Do you love it? Is all the rage for you? Or you're like me and you like, man, get that bullshit out of here. We need brand supremacy again, Raw versus SmackDown, or even Raw versus SmackDown and NXT, being as though that we are an abundance of talent with NXT. They're thriving and they're doing their thing now. Comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow the channel. Your love and support is definitely greatly appreciated. Peace. TJ, I'm out.
And now, let the War Games begin!
Oh, Lord. Again. A fucking again.